1, 2, mic check. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the best. It takes some mention, got the it ain't no pressure. Guess I microphone check. 1, 2, mic check. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the best. It takes some mention, got the pressure. It ain't no pressure. I'ma get the little right till when you quit, but I hope.
I'd like to ask you a few questions. Did I get you a cold one there, Sarge? 2 Polars, honey. Get at the airport today, Harmon. Yeah. Somebody broke their finger off a Harry Christian and some gun died. I didn't do it. Oh, no. We're just looking for someone who might have seen anything. I'm curious, you own a suede sport coat? Yeah, I do. Okay, you're probably the one. Did you get on the courtesy van to the Grand Prix Hotel? Forget this nonsense, man. Hey, you're misunderstanding this, Herman.
Chicago Bulls are on the road in this interconference game today. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And the power through the
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
From deep, George. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Out left to the wing. Here's Ball. Another shot. Pass to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's defense. LA basketball.
Now Jackson. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Zubac's no good. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago.
When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Jackson misses. Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, Williams. Here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. Stolen by Jackson. Leonard on the wing. From downtown. Los Angeles with another miss. Goal for Zubac is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range. But given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver.
Can they get it? And it's Leonard with the jam.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like this has become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Williams. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The Clippers trail. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. 2 minutes remaining.
Here's man. Over in the corner, Batum. Back to George. Over in the corner, Batum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. To the middle. Pass to Caruso. Here's White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Second team foul.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Pass to DeRozan. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And it's Vucevic missing. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to Covington. Pocket 6. Inside. Man. Caruso grabs the miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Clippers.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
A shot by Batum, no good. Back to White. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Norman Powell.
Here's Powell. Up and in on the layup.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, trailing by 4. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Vucevic. Right side Levine. Back to Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Zach Levine.
Vucevic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. To the inside. Here's Covington.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Foul Clippers.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Basket good. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Pass to Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. Ball from long range. Clippers trail by 7. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Now, here's Kennard. No points in the game yet for him. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Vucevic.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Dosunmu's shot is off. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 11-point game. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
He's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Here's Green. Right side, DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. LaVine.
Zach LaVine.
The 18-footer is right on the mark. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Clippers take a timeout.
And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Nobody near Williams. And it's DeRozan with the extra effort. DeRozan's got his first points in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside, Batum. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Defensive foul.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Zach LaVine. The assist.
LaVine gets the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Strike Terrence Mann. At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Williams. Here's Caruso, defended by George. Right side, LaVine. Paul George grabs the miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Back to Covington. The shot's good on the assist by George.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And here's Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Nobody near George. And a miss there on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Clippers trail by 10.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does.
Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by DeRozan.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
LaVine for 3. The Bulls keep it alive. Paul with a wide open look. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Zubac with it. Now guarded by Ball. Leonard draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Los Angeles now. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 4. His first shot coming late. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Patrick Williams.
And Williams is right there. Williams has got 6.
and they continue to control the glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Pass the ball. DeRozan on the wing. Outside, ball. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And ball size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
And the Clippers call time here. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Your Clippers pick.
Ball hits them both.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Fourth team foul.
Jackson is doubled. Pass to George. Over Green. Back to George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
DeRozan on the wing. Vucevic with the bucket.
What a nice-looking jump shot by Nikola Vucevic. So much went into his all-star appearance, but shooting a big part of it.
Back to Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Clippers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
At the line for 2.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Foul unloads. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team.
That's on Reggie Jackson. The Bulls have shot 6 of 7 at the line. He's perfect from the line this time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Coffee. Batum for 3. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
3 points.
And the 3 ball is good. And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 7 points.
clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Caruso. Another one falls for Chicago. Clippers trail by 9. Down low. Here's Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
Back to White. To the paint. Good D by Covington.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Oh, come on, man.
Can't connect from short range. Chicago leading by 7. Batum grabs the miss. And the Clippers have possession. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Coffee. The 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Down low. And here is Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss. Lobs it up. And so it's Chicago. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 7. To the middle. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Now, Zach Levine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
It's Powell on the wing. Offensive rebound. Poke loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
They get a hand on it. And here are the Clippers now. They trail by 9 points. Count it.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
White. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. High post, Zubats. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
DeRozan brings the double team to the inside. Back to Zubats. 17-foot shot on the way. The Bulls leading by 5. And the call will be against Luke Kennard.
His second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. And it's DeRozan missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Tries again. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Well, at a healthy 235, Marcus Morris is pretty good at throwing his weight around, especially on the glass.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Leonard on the wing. Back to Jackson. On the wing, George. Launches a 3. No good. Chicago leading. Pass to Vucevic. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And finished off by DeRozan.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Leonard with the steal. Inside. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Vucevic. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, George. Over Williams. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Ball with the bucket.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Here's Leonard. And the layup falls. 14-point for Kawhi Leonard.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Pass to George. Plenty of space. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Ball no good. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Leonard. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments. Oh, my goodness. You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor. If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
The Bulls leading by 5. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Levine. Fires from deep. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Zach LaVine's athleticism and high release point make it very difficult to contest shots.
Chicago ball.
Here's Levine. No good on the quick 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, guys, Kawhi may not have averaged 20 points per game until his 5th season, but now it happens with regularity.
Good on the bucket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
That's to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball.
LA foul. Benito Zubac. That's his 2nd personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Now the line for the Bulls.
Well, I think you know what you're going to get from DeMar DeRozan at the free throw line. Year in and year out, this guy's going to be about 80-85%.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still